welcome back to TensorFlow. So today we are going to solve another Leetcode problems on the topic arrays. So this problem is best time to buy and sell stocks. So now let's read the problem and understand the problem statement. So this is problem number 121. So the problem is you are given an array prices where price I is the price of given stock on the ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in future to sell the stock. Return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, then return 0. So you have to read this problem very carefully because it is little bit complex. So what this problem is stating is this array is given. So this array, what this array is representing, let me show you. So I've copied this array. So what this array is representing, these numbers are representing price. So these numbers are representing price, and the index values, the index value of these elements represent the days, which means on first day the stock price was 7, on second day it was 6, then 5, then 3, then 6, then 4. We have to find the best time to buy the stock, which means we have to buy the stock on minimum price, and we have to sell it on the best day, which means we have to sell it on the maximum profit, and on the maximum when the price of that stock is maximum. So to solve this, we have to think that what could be the possible approach for this problem. So let me give you an hint. We have to find the day where the price is minimum. So the first thing we have to find is minimum price, and the second thing we have to find is maximum profit, which means we have to find the day where the price is maximum. So we have to find minimum price and maximum profit. Now the hint is, if we will take this minimum price as infinity, if we will initialize this minimum price with infinity, so every other price in the array will be less than this. And if we will initialize this maximum profit with 0, then every other profit will be greater than this value. So this is the hint, and this is the soul of this problem. So let me quickly erase all this, and yeah, so now let's dry run this problem and see what will be the solution of this problem. So as I told you, we have to start or initialize the minimum price with 0. So we have this minimum price, minimum price with infinity. So our minimum price is infinity now. Then we have to see if there is a price which is less than this minimum price. So we will iterate over this array and see if any price is less than this minimum price. So the first element is 7. Now obviously every element in this array is less than infinity. So the 7 is less than infinity. Then we will update this minimum price. So now the minimum price is 7 now. So then we have to calculate maximum profit. Then now we have to check again if another element is less than minimum price or not. Then there is 1. Then we have to check again if this is less than the current minimum price or not. So the current price is 1 and minimum price is 7. So 1 is less than 7. So now our minimum price is 1. So then we have to check again. Then the next element is 5. So the minimum price is 1 now, and the current price is 5. So is 5 less than 1? No. So now our minimum price is 1 again, and we have one price more than minimum price, which is 5. Now we have to calculate our profit. So the profit will be 5 minus 1. So sorry for my good handwriting. So the profit will be 4 here, and now let's check if this profit is more than our maximum profit or not. So we have initialized our maximum profit with 0. So we have initialized our maximum profit with 0 and minimum price with infinity. So the current minimum price is 1 and the current price is 5. So we have calculated the profit, which is 4. And now we have to compare, is this profit is more than the maximum profit or not. So 4 is obviously more than 0. So now our new maximum profit is 4. Now let's run this loop again and see if this price is less than our minimum price or not. So 3 is less than 1, no. Then we have to calculate the profit again. So the profit will be 3 minus 1, which will be 2, and we have to check again if this profit is maximum or not. So to check that, we have to compare it with this. So 2 is less than 4 or not. So is 2 is greater than 4 or not. So 2 is smaller than 4, then the maximum profit is again 4. Now we have to check for this price. So this price is 6. So the minimum price, this cannot be minimum price because it is not less than 1. So the minimum price is 0. Sorry, the minimum price is 1 again. And now we have to calculate the profit again. So the profit will be 6 minus 1, and the profit will be 5. So we have to check again if this profit is maximum or not. So to check that, we have to compare it with the current maximum profit, which is 4, and it is more than 4. So now the current maximum profit will be 4. You have to dry run this code with me, only then you will understand. So take a notebook and pen and try to dry run this problem with me. So now the current maximum profit is 5, and let's check with the last element of the array. So this is 4. We have to check it, that is it a minimum price or not. So this is obviously not the minimum price because the minimum price is 1 and it is not less than 1. So we have to calculate the profit. So the profit will be 4 minus 1, which will be 3, and we have to compare it with 5. So it is not more than 5. So now the maximum profit is 5. Maximum profit is 5 and the minimum price is 1. So this will be our solution. Now let's code this algorithm and see if it is working or not. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to return the maximum profit. I think return the maximum profit. Yeah, we have to return this value. We have to return this 5 here. So now let's write the code for this problem. So the first step is to initialize maximum profit and minimum price. So the minimum price will be MP. The minimum price will be infinity. So we have to initialize this minimum price with infinity, and then we have to initialize our maximum profit. So in starting, let's consider our maximum profit is 0. Now we have to iterate over this prices array. So to for iteration, we will use a loop for I in prices. For I in prices, then we have to check if this current price is less than our minimum price or not. So we have to check if the current price, which is I, is less than uh, our minimum price or not. So after that, if it is less than after that if it is less than the minimum price, then we have to update the minimum price because we have found another minimum price. So we have to update the minimum price by I, which means we have found our new minimum price, which is 7. And then we will compare it again with when we will come here. So 1 will be minimum. Now we have found our minimum price. Now if this is not the minimum price, then we have to calculate the profit. So for profit, we have to um, subtract with the current price. So we will subtract the minimum price with the current price. So we will subtract it with the minimum price, and if this profit is greater than the maximum profit that we have initialized with, then we have to update our maximum profit. So the maximum profit will be equal to the profit, which is this and after that we have to return the maximum profit in the end. So in the end, we have to return the maximum profit. Now let's dry run this code again and see how it will work. So in starting, we have initialized this minimum price with infinity. So the minimum price now is infinity and maximum profit is 0. So the first value in I will be 7. So we will check if this 7 is less than our minimum price or not. So our minimum price is infinity and 7 is obviously smaller than infinity. So we have to update this minimum price. So this minimum price will get updated, and here we will store 7. Now the minimum price is 7. Let me write it here. Now the minimum price is 7, and this loop will run again, and the I will contain this value 1, and then we will check again if this is less than our minimum price or not. So 1 is less than 7, so we have to update this minimum price again. So now our minimum price is 1. Then this loop will run again, and here I will contain 5, and it will check if 5 is less than 1 or not. So this 5 is not less than 1, so this price will not get updated, and then we will calculate our profit. So the profit will be I minus MP. I is 5 and minimum price is 1 here. So we will calculate the profit, and the profit will be, now the profit will be 5 minus 1, which is 4. Now our profit is 4, and after that we have to check if this profit is greater than the maximum profit or not. So now the maximum profit is 0, and we have to check if this profit, if 4 is greater than 0 or not. So 4 is greater than 0, so now our maximum profit is 4. Then this loop will run again, and I will contain 3, and this will check if 3 is less than 1 or not. So 3 is not less than 1, then it will again calculate the profit and store it here. When the loop comes here in this value, then it will check if 6 is less than 1 or not. So 6 is not less than 1, so it will calculate the profit. So it will calculate the profit by subtracting 1 from the current price. So the current price is 6 now, so 6 minus 1 is 5. So the current profit is 5. Now we have to calculate if now we have to check if the current profit is more than our previous profit or not. So our previous profit was 4 and the current profit is 5. So this will check, this will give us the idea that this profit is maximum, because the next value is 4, and the profit by this value will be 3. So 5 is greater than 3, so this loop will end and we will return the value 5 here. So now let's run this code and see if it is working or not. So yeah, this code is working, and now let's submit the code and check it with other test cases. So yeah, our code is working, and we have understood that what this code is representing, and how to solve this problem, and how to think clearly to solve this problem. So yeah, so this was the solution for best time to buy and sell stocks. In our next video we will solve this problem called threesome. So stay tuned guys, and thanks for watching.